Asempa FM's Ekosiisen. Let me come, ladies and gentlemen.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM 94.7.
It's always a pleasure coming to Asempa where the truth is spoken.
Well, I know that Asempa has gained a lot of experience. Asempa is one of the, not the forerunners, but in terms of coverage and listenership, you stand tall. The new FM stations that are coming into the arena are not calling on you to exit, them to survive. Is that what is happening? No. They are learning from you. They are learning under your feet. They are also trying as much as possible to find space. And, there's enough in the world for everybody. There's enough in the world for everybody. And so I think that those who are coming up, we definitely will encourage the injection of new blood. But you cannot also totally do away with the experience.
The award for the political program of the year, radio, going to Ekosiisen of Asempa FM. Ekosiisen Asempa FM.
Political program of the year, radio, Ekosiisen. How did it end? And the host of the show, OB, steps up to pick the award.
Congratulations, Ekosiisen.
We wish you well. We wish you well. Thank you so much for.
Thank you too. Thank you too. Nyamisha, you are also doing very well. We are also very, very proud of you. Very intelligent journalist.
Fantastic. Na mete fote won catcher. Bibia boko.
Oh Nyankopon adum bibia dadi. Na waso apom.
Nyamenadum kakra. Ye pem so kakra.
Asempa awuna uchi nyina wa kire dey so apara. Ghana ha ye enyo 200 abere a won din rambo moroko du bia obama ya so at.
Fantastic.
Ghana manda wonas.
Ernest Yaokomi takwa ba ne sen
ya me de obi
bibia koyi
nyame adom de nyame ahwe yeso ama afia ko asan ba betu yen de na nyame na wose yeda nase na yeda Ghana fo nyina ase na adofo nso a omonso akosu taye chi ni ade abreni omo hye yenkran ma yenso no ya bebumbu egusu timi ye adwuma ne se na esitie no kenka ne ye party for ne ye party penny for ne so no yenda omo nyina ase nti mefa akonye so achi amenua no etia ifi akwetia ne ne party omo nyina akwetia constituency ye chia omo nkenka ne me chairman o efe na Alhaji Baba Yakubu
constituency chairman
okay but no efe ne Baba Yenku obi yenda mo so mo ase esan say whether we come on the show or not, it is show no. Now it's one of the impressive shows. Ewokuma utia won say you are either being educated or informed. Now I am share some of us now you know more personal relationship. And me share the team spirit. I am modiye jumana. It is very very interesting.
Years ago no. Musu. So I think say you two have come now. You are doing a great job. I will continue to support for as long as it's possible.
Kofi, they will turn against them. Constituency for
because we program Omumfa in the agro and they listen to it a lot and also you are doing very well. And let me use this opportunity to congratulate you. More platform program award. It's a great award. More and you are doing so well. People will criticize you, but that is the only that is the success some of them. It helps you to listen and then do more. That's why you are winning the honors. That's why you are winning the honors. And to keep it up.
Asempa FM.
Your Excellency, Akwaba na Otden.
Obi, nyamena dum yehu Bibia boko me chete fupa na mabahan me hu de nzama sasa wa brabo. Osande Obi na minyim no sekedi takra sisiara oye nationally. The level, maybe we'll do Royal. So, wow, that's great. It's great. It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
You see, that has always been my philosophy. We hasn't there, happen, you know.
Yeah.
As the trees grow, others come up.
Yeah.
It's painful work. I also say, that's it. Abraboy, the number man so to it's really a pleasure to be before you at Asempa. And this is the first time Samara me pre Asempa FM. Oh yes.
Okay.
Medase, Nidi Kano, Mammy and Charity for be. Obi Mesos Memo Basso said, no production team. Mr. Brano Ghana for Betania Koso, a Wias in your mind, a Jesse Ekosiisen.
Yes.
Na akoye Ekosiisen so idiot. Na si Busa said, a hen and Yamana Kosi.
Asempa
Ekosiisen, Medase. Now what you Macassa, may by chance wadan networks, but network mu. Yes, Antoine, Asempa FM. Network more something in Ekosiisen. Network you Yabunga Ekosiisen. And a network here you can wasem. Imunairi Ekosiisen. And a network you watching in Ekosiisen. And a network you Gamanche Ekosiisen. And a network you live you Ekosiisen. Na network you mu tobi Ekosiisen. Timaka heavy dia na what we did. Ben Bracon born name was it. Maybe Magruzo.
Samuel Uku.
Medasi Obi.
The CIMT Radio Program of the Year. Ekosiisen.
Say President Mama na Abesha Bose. Obesi 11 hospitals within 1 year. And I went to me anye ba kumpwa.
On Asempa FM.
88 went to me anye 1 year kugu. After 4 months or so be 111. 1 year neighbor so onye one cry. Dia na fati beka.
But we'll show pictures such as one.
And let's establish the fact that it's not built one. After a picture, no, Obi Manini now on fancy camera no Nianka Wasem. Only because I watch it on the there be. When I will say, be a picture from Nanton. Oh, hey, Miniaba.
Okay, but what do you want to say about the picture?
Oh,
you saw the picture. You saw it.
I am commenting on the picture.
Yeah.
Remember who picture no? It on fancy Jackson camera no. Na amount for intimate the American say. Asasia yetutu from the anyagu asase so a project.
Obama started foundation.
Foundation.
But you
it's the only project no. So 8 you see Fatih has been trained well by the boss misinformation minister. If you can describe this, so this is your evidence that agenda 111 is a reality. Obi also want to be new picture no. For picture no or the flash here or say Obi
send them to me. Send them to me.
On fama na mo famu Facebook or Obi anko agenda 111 na Fatih no. Ube won say mami o deserve award. Eba misinformation deserve award. Where your project I have to as I say so baby dey anwegu for Bedoya hospital. I go Fatih pa. E don't be I know dey mogo. But you see on hospitals Fatih Munia banya mo betena so manya sika che obia aban bia afi we be ko na wie na sika nko aba mu nsem ye 530 billion obi tie mi ye mabobo sia che aban bia mo ban na Ghana ka ye 120 billion and ne ye 361 billion o de exchange rate ka ho a ye twam 390 billion which is more than 90% debt to GDP obi tie me but bon ko ani aban a mu si one district hospital Fati, Oba radio so now hospital was saying, actually break kakra. Titia break. Only one district hospital, not even one district hospital. Monfere. What you saw cobble from was Shama, Western region, Obi region. Some could see district hospital 40 something million euros. Man, ananum to 35 million euros. In Fiam Ununi, I want a name for. Ye two foundation po. And then another much was mu because that's what I mean.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Asoko ball for one man penya kufuado on one kasa ni chrome regional capital ko for Musi regional hospital bi meboa 2 years in foundation kramuntu. It was a scam. Sakawa.
The Koforidia
Regional Hospital.
Also, Muntu Foundation. No, the last pictures we saw now almost started foundation.
Yeah, starting the last pictures we saw. A constituency chairman be the army could go on here the pick us.
But this.
Yaye Ganasco inner roads. Yaye Nakunga Patinga Road. 16.9 kilometers, yaye. Oko Sandu Changpem Road, yaye. Oko Gumo Kochim Road, yaye. Roads ne de me Miria me the way masame. One court to send a mom pink sheet, no account for every single one of the 10,875 for President Akufo-Addo boss no. Ebi anane 4,000 will save you cassette so. iCloud where the just so no me yama no wa kohwe because ye updated with facts na ye ba no. Obi uye no free ho no ma. President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Ono na wo de one district one factory aba. Ama ukwa wale aye wo wale watermelon factory. Ose ye wie are operationalizing 106 district factories. Afenso 148 are at various stages of completion. Emu de hin na ya atra president etwa. Adisho mu go mu an omo se kasa de ropa yen tro. Anasa adisho mu ekumfi. En omo se eku juice age eye juice bi adwa won kan ha se eyentro enti president Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ne bone oye ne se wasi factory awa abra NDC dia bosremu candidate de o man si factory summit here can about city depreciation in 2014 na COVID-19 ni ho 2014 na Crimea nkwa na ekuna nye the whole of Ukraine 2014 Bloomberg report July 30th world's worst currency drops as Ghana pulls back from IMF aid. World's worst currency. Na okuni ho. Satam na cholera ekunkum Ghana adeshie no. Na ekuni ho. Eye dumso na ho. Which was a self-inflicted situation. Omode 2 years because of lack of foresight. And nesamete ha. Say Ghana worst performing currency. Enya onono die mpo na meka tie ne President Mahama ankasa kan on 13 February 2014 open the Facebook page a obeti match screenshot na wo de aba. Also regarding the depreciation of the Ghana cedi, I want you all to know two major things. First, this is not caused by our national decisions. We are part of the global financial system and so we share both its ups and downs. Global financial system. And ne President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo COVID aba. There is disruption in global supply chain. Mese panwa kwa atwe wo Lebanon, unim Lebanese bi wo Ghana manen Frankancho. Se si asen kruminim se obi mafidie de ekwa akire nkrofo wo Germany omutie, obi efon ne omefra kacho, anwa cooking oil. Eho akwa atwe wo Germany. Enne de eye President Akufo-Addo nti wo so oye otrofo. Ono de wonka global financial system no. President Mahama de oka global financial system no. Obi. President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ne bone a woyeye ene say COVID aba.
The CIMT Radio Program of the Year, Ekosiisen. Are you ready? You are listening to the CIMT Radio Program of the Year, Ekosiisen, on Asempa 94.7 FM.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM 94.7.
94.7 Asempa FM Sony Emrena Siasubio Edi Ekosiisen Dwumedie no Ebremo Ghana's biggest and the most authoritative political, social and current affairs talk show. Mididi Osei Bonsu ofemi obi ameja osu ifri samre kopim se nunsia ne fa ebebo yatena se Edi Ekosiisen Ebremo. Check with your time 20 minutes after 2 on the final day in the month of March in the year of our Lord 2022 and the 31st March. So the first quarter of the year ends today. Ochana officially we begin the second quarter, the 4th month of the year 2022. It's been good. I mean, God has been faithful in the last 3 months. That's the first 3 months of the year 2022. We are counting on that faithfulness to see us through the rest of the year. In the Monshan and Somaya, was debia, boyemi and fama irade. If the wayebi am I papa men Canada. Ye jinidi say in fear I die in the name, abusumi die in the name, na watch die in the name, na I die in the name no. Onunyame Ediyen Ebesain Etwame emphasize down so ma production team of this show Dominic Kisi Yeboa Nana Chumberema Jackson Osei Ntiamoa Eric Opare popularly known as DJ Yeyo and a Queen Star a Japan Oman hine kwabena sante eboye ne chidom and me here assembly onti no me kan ye ho chena nyame ya adom oman hine will be joining us but and then we have a really packed show for you Yene Minerals Commission for bidding commercial ye no Yawa de Bia. But before that, near the Mobile Parliament, and Parliament has been quite hot in summer because the debate was really interesting. More follow debates now. Who said in Yoma is going to be touching base with our parliamentary correspondent, Nadia Koso with Timmy Eddie Amayen. There were some amendments to the Yeria. Discussion segment, the Edbet so and Yebenya MPs me no studio ha. And we would have a proper debate on this controversy surrounding Rota Abenyi Aye. You know, in Tianra Obekaya, the president Edituja said, why over 10,000 kilometers of roads, but documents available to us, Echrimua, a little over 4,000 kilometers of roads, and or more Aye. In fact, the new construction crown and shada no so be a resealing, be a reconstruction and in your bebre. Intiane would want to spend some time on that debate. Na yedi ho enkomo. Intiane the ranking member on the roads committee, Honorable Clemens Agboja will join us in the studio. Na yenya Honorable Sylvester Teten so will studio ha na yetumi edisa enkomo. We have an interesting show coming up. Mienko Parliament. Na Kwesi Bakawelson yene no ini enkomo na afi yentwa so Kwesi akwaba na apom te sen
Obi nyame adom me hoye pa ho jiso hoye
nyame adom yenso ye hoye papa in the NA for ya na ye follow parliament from the outside no who say na debate na ye very hot in the end no what were the issues at stake and nioma be ne pie
anopay de largely and Yoma Akoso Ewo Parliament. NDC 4 and I say NDC MPs na almost to say almost absent during the consideration of the e-levy that was last week Tuesday. Now I'm say NDC MPs there 8 being able to including Elizabeth Ajari, Claudius Avoka, Abdul Salam. Dan Latif, Omunina man for say, Omuni Chamberlain. Now, in fact, in a cover by any said, the vote and proceedings for Tuesday, no, you mark almost absent. Now, I'm going to pay minority chief whip, very emotional, can't be to the clerk of parliament. Then, no kind of say, all these MPs were in the chamber. Then, so, a year, the table office. They had the clerk of parliament, you know. Almost after Kwesi can be so, I'm a NDC MPs, you know, absent. Now we at the how be at the bread leadership, you know, any MPs, you know, because MPs no accuse leadership and they say ntimi engine ama omo saa so na MPs no so no omo constituent accuse omo say omo kwaje bribe eno nti na mamba parliament amamba kai minority na chi na fe oman kwentia e11 no it no things na Muntaka we jayi papa. In fact, he described the clerk as engaging in partisanship. These were his words. And what can I say? Partisanship behavior will not be tolerated in this house. The words of Muntaka. Now, and no, the use of partisanship where you're partisan. Now, when they said the only NDP for no, I got quiet Canada, then a bear, or man undermining NDP for no. Deputy Majority Leader, Afayomaki, one of the ones here. One of the say, and yet, and I will say, and then I'll be there, only a partisan, that are the United for 4 years, then the clerk of parliament, Etifia, who saw a partisan, and then one also a partisan. Now, San Seminole, in Chayi, we a penny, or Cassa, and so we say, the son said, or Cassano, a month would teach more fact. And for fun time, especially the clerk of parliament. And you know, and this is yes, sir, because clerks, only independent people, only neutrals. And yeah, they are only on who are among your same. If you want to make cassette, clerk and a partisan. Now, say, over parliament, and I am being as absent. We are not there. They make me corrected because Obi parliament procedures, are clear. And some of the share a year business of the house after no. A idea MPs, the more Queen, a more corrected the vote and proceedings. Many votes and proceedings, essentially a minute of the previous day. It's in a see and run, and no minutes, and I capture in the vote and proceedings. More mobile, yeah, and in the manner work. It's in a say, you buy, not say, within a market of your absence. Where are you? Which a concern, then corrected the amount. But Muntaka position was that so we share other people for a year when there was this. Now there was no provision. Item 4, no provision for votes and proceedings. Now, no person should say, say in the history of Parliament, Yaba Ababaye Juma, not other people you need provision for vote and proceedings. It's what we say, plus MPs now, our absence, plus a year, and this is for boycotting the constitution of the illegal. Vote and proceedings also uncapta. It's the same money as how we, Emma, Muntakane Haruna. In fact, Omujinaso say, and the clerk, you're compromising. But, Nina and Chanko, debate in I see, so can you do say, one no one casa, MPs na ya bomb din say, no me absent. Oh, woman. Ekosiise what's not directly opposite the speaker. It is the speaker who will be a crowd chamber anymore. Ekosiise, maybe you're telling Obeguno. It is speaker to me say, mistakes. Now, vote and proceedings, ever, and or MPs in the chow. And or directing table officer, almost say all the corrections on my year because all the NDC MPs can want it no more. Now, Obi, me assure what to say. It brings up Kojukum, the chief sensitive minister.
Yes.
One also no, na me Tuesday no, me say me fact me ambulance no. Baby ambulance in the park here no. Over Parliament I won't say park but Tuesday na ambulance in the park. Enya if say all around me colleagues in the e catch them some who no a year Parliament hospital work and then speaker actually mu say a yam passe e brings up Kojukum the natural ambulance and the bar Parliament.
Okay.
Even though no niche man mu there nanso so say a case we a presenter president say you are within the president of Parliament. And yet, it is the MPs, they shouldn't get it wrong. Because now, Okuya to a black one, will see very soon. Always the concern is there. Kojokum and Bachimbanim. But you're making the president one piaci. In the Honor Speaker, a big to them say, one of the one who are quite faster than the buyer through the ambulance. Into not or within the President of Parliament. It is a vote and proceedings, I'm not as present. And you're correct, and accurate. If you know Obia and Jana baby and go cast or you come because it's not only chairman who was absent. And yes, these are the two key issues. And yet the Speaker of Parliament or the finality at the back. And then finally, the issue about NDC for no air boycott. Say Kaya.
No, even before Ebeba omo walkout and as a boycott, no. It on MPs ne protesters and na omo ho and records no and capture the facts and omo present in the chamber no. Speaker a director say omo nya correction na.
Speaker a director clearly say if I omo me in omo ye 8 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 say 8 ni na no. The record should capture say no more chairman. They were present, almost contributed to debate on the floor of the House. And and he said, record Nika said, you're absent. Now, what's saying to them, we say, because of the nature of Parliament, can I like a Wenyasem be like a Nyasem? MPs in the bar, number one, they are corrected, maybe be for doing. But, and then, because of Supreme Court ruling, no, any the nature of Parliament, there was a here no. Or say table office for no. Omama omoni daho. Send a beya. MPB of the babyano. Omit you who say ya record it. Ya captain of present. Omo muni house no. Omit you captain say no muni ha. Because they say I have MPs in the quorum. There is issues of Parliament. And the only official document a bit to me at the finality and answer solution at the back. A vote and proceeding. It is a omnian wronger, and there are some and there back. It was the table office, and of course the head being the clerk. So, almost going for no, now say, recorded every single thing here. They show some money. Then the disagreement they can rely on the vote and proceedings, to clarify issues. These are the things, of course.
In the meaning, sir, for the avoidance of doubt, MPs are come or constituents be 8, yeah. The names of the MPs near Abdul Latif Dan, Ablekuma Central, Abdul Salam Adams, New Edubiase, Amankwa Nicholas, Amenfi East. Oh, okay, Amenfi East was a cropon. Okay. And Avoka Cletus Apul, Zebila. Boaten Joseph Apia, Afram Plain South, Ofosu Ajare Elizabeth, Techiman North, Quasin James Jache, Asen North, Safo Sarah Ajua, Domikwab,
Bobby.
Yes.
Obo James Jache Quasin.
Yes.
One count.
On the on count, they're not absent.
One count. One of the other absent was established.
Okay.
There. Now on count.
Ajua Safo.
Now on our court. It's and it's when I got to so no day, no near around. It's not any problem because there are evidence to show. Says our time and not our court. But in China, Canada, it didn't open in apart from Ono and Sarah Adwa Sapo. I no money Chimano in Canada no more.
Okay. In the Subaru Adams Mohammed on Sasala West. Oshe vote and proceedings. Now, as I say, Ajeman Rollins Zanato, doctor, Sono, I think Omaka say page 6, paragraph 18, delete Ajeman Rollins Zanato, doctor, and add same to the list of honorable members present. But only the end of controversy be right?
There will controversy be.
Okay. Now, there was this appeal to the speaker, said, Ankaoma Public Affairs Department of Parliament, and your publication, where the pictures of these MPs are not more present, your capture was more absent. So just to clarify the issues, in the minds of the public. And no speaker the card.
Obi, the point was made. He said, and yet Obiana will follow issues at cost of money.
Okay.
However, the Public Affairs Department of Parliament only issues this going to be because MP say Bomudi. The allegations are almost so. And it was Al-Hassan Suhini who made the point.
Yes.
Say, the allegations are almost so. Say, Sabi. Omo afekyere na akɔgyiska ɛwɔ aban hɔ ɛna ɔmo amba chamber no mu abra yɛ de saki e-levy no ebi kura say ɔmo constituent afrɛ from ɔmo de di ɔmo atem ebi threaten sɛ ɔmo bɛ vote against ɔmo amanfo keka nsɛm bebree in fact Clayton Wakaka say he is traumatized and he has been scandalized. These were his words. Traumatized and scandalized by what has been happening. It's and he said a cow chamber Madam Chief office almost issue statement MPing na almost picture no issue a public apology. Make us a hot or make it appeal to the speaker I'm making any comment on that. It is said they name the position of the speaker on this matter.
Okay.
The ABA Kukuomuno Obada the public affairs. I'm on my star and I say, but speaker they publicly in the full glare of the cameras or apologize to the MPs and or directly say the errors should be rectified.
Very well. Now videos near there from parliamentary settings and now over Asempa FM Facebook page I live stream videos you would see everything that happened in the chamber and Paka before Obekono. One other issue of interest to many the issue of quorum following the walkout of the minority members, and also Asempa Nana Ekopie saying
well quorum when I can per se as a sheda ember floor no.
Okay.
Now the issue about time Nana minority for the boycott whether they be some question for the consideration and answer they be time.
Okay.
Now you monitor and of course meaning MPs need to come on both sides. I'm on say even though and it is true say time when I speak and put a question on now NDC MPs maybe that's what chamber and again it is true.
Okay.
But Haruna Idrisu being the leader of the minority it didn't kind to much speak and say and yet they participate in the constitution in the Omupi and no one anti-coy and an for no a dinity. But I'm saying those issues are in now Oma Bapiso in Kakaka and Echo. It's deputy majority leader, Alexander for your market, and the majority leader of such a Mr. Bonsu. Almost catch a speaker and say, Speaker, put the question. Speaker, I urge you to put the question. These were the words of majority leader. Speaker, I urge you to put the question. It is a hawk and a speaker put the question. It's not the confusion was. Now we want to put the question. But any person you want to put the question. But in reality, not only the four be but not omu pie.
It's not omachi na trace speaker na say.
It's not omachi and the trace speaker because omu pie.
Na omumu bia ne ho not here konya so.
Omu bie no take konya so. No mu nyina so yegina wa omu pie. But I'm saying exit doors no now omu call one by one. They were falling out one by one. It's no omuchi and a stress speaker. In the whole end is for the cassette. You can't say give me one What do you mean say? The question was put about the war. In the end, speaker so clarify say minority Ekoi and Sana or put the question. But African can say, well, it doesn't matter whether or put the question about what the moon. The fact is that the cast of parliamentary attendance now more parliament. But again, when a black kasa or he will seek to explain to you the quorum for the second reading and the third reading. But for the consideration of the adoption of the e-levy report by the finance minister, and the speaker started to say, or put the question no after minority for no a free chamber. But then the minority for not a bit of super chamber no more. Until that has been settled.
Okay. And what it still means, we'll still need to hear from the Supreme Court on this. Pursuant to application, I could to any Haruna more a filing, all right?
On application, directly as approval. Now, OSHA Parliament in Benimua, bill go through phases into first reading. Now, for every twist and turn, even the only amendment to bill, no, for every twist and turn, no, I was a Parliament it take a decision, and the standing orders are clear. So, more person will take a decision now. I will say, yeah, more than half of members present in the chamber.
Yes.
Sounds like the Supreme Court in say really. It's a honor that great area no, and I end this for so much. I say. Second reading no minimum. Third reading, which is actually the nail on the coffin for every bill. The ABR. You can in a amendment in now the third reading no, you can not say you are more than half of the numbers in the chamber, which may take a decision. If you are honor and the approval in the Juma. If you approve on the Juma up until the bill has gotten to its third reading. If you are honor now, and if you say third reading and come, and don't you know, won't you make say you will quorum to take a decision. MPP, so say, the adoption of the finance committee report into a fluid on Asempa to the end. It is somewhere on and maybe we had a quorum to deal with the issues. It's in the Supreme Court, of course. Nothing waka. But I must say, the end is one very confident. They're based on the stabilized case, the Supreme Court, will set aside the approval of the e-levy.
Okay, Inti, wait to see. Now, Yasha said the Nioma ABC Ako. But for now, do we have information, sir? President was sent it to bill now Parliament approval yana.
Obviously, say concrete information, Mr. President was sent it to the bill.
Okay.
But Mamima it's here for said, even if the president has sent to the bill now, he live in the effect at the moment. Because a Ghana Revenue Authority, many finance ministers are saying draft. And my nickname which let me say Ghana Revenue Authority for the system to be a crime systems I don't deductions, I hear you kama. It's Parliament are approving almost some share one say not for my in almost am I a 1 month interval. It's on or did they say ABR and try to May 1 day on Asempa na January 4 area BBR na say May 1 no one na 11 no e be sharp papa. It is in the crano